Alright folks, it's been many weeks since I've been up here. We have a beautiful Sunday morning and I don't see the cars that we usually see, so I bet you there's going to be slim pickings again. So here we are at the Jewett City Flea Market, everyone, and well, let's see if we got any vendors here. We see some activity.
That's a good thing.
If you see there's no cars to the right hardly at all, that's a bad sign. Piss poor. There's some over here.
Yep.
Piss poor turnout. Let me ring the damn way here. Alright, well, we'll probably be all of 5 minutes here and we'll be back home. You ready, Tom?
Yep.
Alright, let's look around.
You don't need to get, imagine that, hey.
Yes. Oh yeah, that doesn't, any story you tell me doesn't surprise me. Not one. Hello there.
Just give a general look, you don't need to close it.
There's not a lot of vendors here this morning, but nothing so far I see that I like.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be leg work, but it's halfway out now, you know?
Right.
It's halfway cut. It's out of the computer itself.
Maybe somebody just throws that thing in and melts the whole fucking thing, and maybe somehow the gold separates.
It separates, yeah, maybe. That could be too.
Want me to get a fucking crack pipe? Been a couple of years, but hey, we can figure it out, Tony.
Want me to hold on to one?
Slim pickings today, folks. Not very much here at all.
Well, Tommy's going into the bathroom there, so I'm doing a little bit of videoing there. Very slim pickings today, very slim, very few vendors out here. He videotaped already, so I have no idea if I'm going over what he's already done.
One up front, that was 3 or 4.
You can see the turnout is very small.
And
I've been by through this area about 3 or 4 times already, always hoping that there'd be some things I did not see. So, and that's about it. So, kind of looking over the stuff we already looked at. The turnouts up here have been very bad. Anybody need advice?
2 weeks ago, Bob Leon's auction, he had a pair of they really light, don't know. I haven't been up there. I haven't been in there since.
Wow. $45.
looking for them back then, and I come out here now, but the way things are going, you might not see me out here next. Oh, you got an Xbox? Yeah. Oh, really?
The skylight for a van. Now, when I had my 71 Ford van, I could have used that in that.
I'm not going inside.
It works really good.
Yeah. They said they had a concert going. Mandatory mask wearer. You gotta wear a mask to go in there.
I'm not going. I mean, I don't feel bad.
The good part is,
If you get in here and you have your shots, nobody's done.
There's still a lot of money.
yeah, they go for like 25.
Really? Oh wow. Brand new?
No. I want to. That I don't need.
Old TVs, analog stuff.
Okay, yeah, what do you got?
I worked on it.
You know what, actually, with these
I didn't
have
ride
to
it.
go with, where did those, you know what, they have to stay in that box, I'm sorry. Because they go to that box. But, let's talk.
No, hold on.
No, right, okay. So go ahead. Tell me what you think.
My thought was this box, nothing in it, just the
Yep,
box
yep.
and this 45.
Well, I wanted 50 for the box. I was
Yeah.
willing to go to 35.
Right,
What did you just say, 40?
45.
About 55.
50.
And I'll throw this guy in there.
None of this stuff I'm interested in, but I just thought I'd just videotape it for you folks out there.
How about this guy in there? 55.
Yeah, when they're too long like that, you know what I do? All I do is cut them on the bottom.
Those are TV tubes.
There's a way of wearing them, though. I'll take that.
Good morning. Good morning.
Alright, that's okay. Oh, you got those? Those are good 90.
You see that? That's a plastic reproduction of, that's a Crosley, that's a reproduction. I had a Rockola in my screen house, the real thing, when I worked at the vending company. I sold it many years ago.
Oh yeah, easy. Have one with
Put the umbrella up. Thanks, everybody. There we go.
Yeah. Whoa, look at that knife.
That's a marine radio, the guy told me.
Whoa. What the heck?
You can see there's hardly anything going on out here. Well, I think we're going to call it a day. That's it, Tom. Looks like I've covered this place about 5 times already. Well, folks, we're sitting here at the luncheonette area here at the Jewett City Flea Market. And I don't know if you can see the clock in the background, but it is 17 minutes after 8 in the morning, and the building officially opens at 9 a.m. We searched the build outside and several times, and well, it's very slim pickings today. So I already had 2 coffees here. Well, at least Tommy did, and I had, counting McDonald's, I had 2 coffees. I'm coffeeed out.
This is my 3rd coffee this
And this is his 3rd coffee today, and it seems like that's all we can do. It is very, very slim pickings, and one of the fellows I was talking to here said even Mansfield today there's hardly any vendors up there too. So I don't know what's going on. People are just not doing this anymore. I don't know. I think it's this whole COVID thing. I think it's just causing everybody to be in a state of depression, including myself. So we'll take advantage of it because I'm sure everything's going to be closed down again and no more indoor dining, and so we're enjoying it while we can. So right now we're just sitting here. There's a luncheonette counter. It's kind of slow right now. So maybe we'll walk through the building. I don't know. We'll see. We got to wait almost 45 minutes, and that's probably something we don't want to do. We'll see. We'll be back shortly. Okay, folks, we've been on the back roads for a little while here. Nothing in Jewett City. We waited until about 8:30, and we walked through the building. The building didn't open until 9. Everything had canvases and draperies over all the vendors. So you wouldn't see nothing in there anyway. So we left. Very disappointing. I don't think we're going to be going there very often. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I probably did. I don't remember. But I was talking to somebody over there, and they said that even Mansfield driving today, he got a phone call from one of the guys over there that said there was hardly any vendors up there either. So unfortunately, we're going to stay away from Jewett City for a while. I'm not saying we're not going back, but... And I apologize, we're using the Z1. If you can't hear me, you can't hear me. So please don't complain you can't hear me. We're doing it using the usual Kodak ZE1. So unless I shout, you're not going to hear me because of the road noises. So we're taking the back roads, and maybe we'll hit a yard sale on the way home. We're on the way home now. So we'll just do a little driving video here, and you can enjoy the scenery. And yes, I cleaned the windows of the van. One of my viewers said, clean your windows, goat. Yes, I noticed that too. This van sits around for quite a while and don't get used for weeks at a time. The starter still spins out. I got to drill a hole in the housing and oil the Bendix in spite of what anybody says. That is what you got to do. Yep, so I got to do that because even though the van is fully warmed up, it's spun out every single time for a little bit. I try once or twice, and the third time usually it goes. So one of these days it'll leave us stranded. So you gotta lubricate the Bendix. No two ways about it. You need to lubricate the Bendix. That's the problem. So the van sits a while too long. Runs great. So I figured we'll put this on the Jewett City Pathetic Flea Market video. And if we do see a yard sale, we'll give a quick video of it, not walking around in it, because we don't like doing that at private yard sales. We do that at flea markets, but not at private yard sales. So, we're coming up on a stop sign here. We'll join you in a little bit. Okay, so folks, I think the thrift store is probably the best, perhaps. So as you saw on the other video, I did pretty good on that yard sale yesterday, which was Saturday. And we're coming up on a stop sign very soon here. So we will see you shortly. Okay, we're still looking, we're still driving around. So the reason we're taking the back roads is because when we left Jewett City, we spotted a yard sale sign on one of the side roads off of Jewett City, and it was a wild goose chase because I rode to drive and drive and drive and drive on a road that I was not familiar with and ended up on the back roads instead of getting back on the highway. This is why I do not venture out on roads that I do not know for yard sales. It's a waste of gas, and most of the time they're wild goose chases. So when I go to a yard sale, if I don't know the road it's on, I do not attempt to go to it. If I'm familiar with the road, I'll go on it. So that's the way I do it. There's too many wild goose chases and gas wasting events. So
This camera breaks up.
yeah, well, on audio, there's nothing we can do. The camera Tommy was using yesterday was a regular JVC camcorder. He's using the ZE1 now, and it does very good with the audio as well as the video.
JVC does, yeah.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, when we go to Jewett City, we don't want to carry around a big full-size camcorder, you know, even though it's not a huge thing, because, you know, it becomes too obvious. A lot of vendors don't like you videotaping. I've never had any problem, except one time many years ago at a big flea market that was presented in a schoolyard, and the vendor complained about, and I was videotaping with the ZE1. So you don't want to walk around with a camcorder with the side screen sticking out and having somebody bump into the side screen and bust it off on you.
That would be bad.
Yeah, that happened to Tommy at a game one time.
Yep.
So the hinges got broken and the camera became very difficult to use with a loose side screen. So it's much easier to carry a camera like the Kodak ZE1 or the Play Sport or a camera like that, and people think that you have a cell phone. So most people don't pay attention to it. You can walk around with the camera at waist level or chest level, and people think you just got a cell phone in your hand. So it becomes less obvious, and that's why we got the ZE1 today. So I hope you hope you understand that. So if the audio you can't hear it, I'm sorry. I'm getting a sore throat from yelling. All right, we'll join you down the road. Okay, Tommy had to make a pee stop over here at Old McDonald's farm. We're coffeeed out, so we're just using this place as a pee stop for Tommy. So it's very, very disappointing today. But, you know, people have been asking about, you know, Jewett City Flea Market, you know, and so forth like that. And, you know, you can see the turnout, and, you know, it's just not worth going anymore. Like I say, we'll probably go. It's a beautiful day, low humidity, temperature's nice, my kind of summer weather. But there's nothing we can do. I mean, we're not going to Mansfield. I don't like driving too many places these days, you know, and don't have the money to do that anyways, but we do enjoy going to flea markets and yard sales, and it really makes me feel good when I can pick up something at a good deal at a yard sale. Yes, my shed is overloaded and I have absolutely no room to put anything. But if I can't pass up a good deal, a lot of people, you know, I'll say this and I'll say this again. I don't have any vices. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party. I never did, never, ever, ever, even in my younger years. And so I'm not about to start now. And so I'll go out in the morning and get my egg and cheese and a biscuit. And then I'll go out for lunch sometimes, a lot of times, not all the time, but often. I'm going to get a light lunch. And we always eat supper at home as a family, always. You know, tonight we're going out. We normally get pizza to go because my wife still can't get out as often as she'd like. She's doing pretty good, but she has her bad days, more bad days than good days. So we get pizza to go. That'll be what we usually do on Saturday, but we're doing it today, being today is Sunday. So that is what's going on. And so, you know, what little money I spend during the week and that in yard sales, I mean, hey, you know, I don't have any other vices, and my vices are getting goodies at good deals, and things like that. So, Tommy's doing what he does best, I guess, whatever. And so we're going to Cumberland's from here to get my wife's coffee, and if we do see a yard sale on the way home, which I doubt because there wasn't anything yesterday other than the one we went to, we will put it on this video. So, that's it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video.
That's it, folks.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Sorry we couldn't give you more because there wasn't any more. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for
Maybe
watching.
next week. It won't be Jewett City next week, though. Regardless of the weather. Thanks for watching.